Mary Jackson Biography by Margaret Lee Shetterly for NASA.gov. Date of birth April 9th, 1921. Hometown Hampton, Virginia. Education B.S. Mathematics and Physical Science, Hampton Institute, 1942. Hired by NACA, April 1951. Retired from NASA, 1985. Date of death February 11th, 2005. Actress playing role in Hidden Figures, Janelle Monáe. For Mary Winston Jackson, a love of science and a commitment to improving the lives of people around her were one and the same. In the 1970s, she helped the youngsters in the science club at Hampton's King Street Community Center build their own wind tunnel and use it to conduct experiments. We have to do something like this to get them interested in science, she said in an article for the local newspaper. Sometimes they are not aware of the number of black scientists and don't even know of the career opportunities until it's too late. Mary's own path to an engineering career at the NASA Langley Research Center was far from direct. A native of Hampton, Virginia, she graduated from Hampton Institute in 1942 with a dual degree in math and physical sciences and accepted a job as a math teacher at a black school in Calvert County, Maryland. Hampton had become one of the nerve centers of the World War II home front effort, and after a year of teaching, Mary returned home, finding a position as the receptionist at the King Street USO Club, which served the city's black population. It would take 3 more career changes: a post as a bookkeeper in Hampton Institute's health department, a stint at home following the birth of her son Levi, and a job as an Army secretary at Fort Monroe, before Mary landed at the Langley Memorial Aeronautical Laboratory's segregated West Area Computing Section in 1951, reporting to the group's supervisor, Dorothy Vaughn. After 2 years in the computing pool, Mary Jackson received an offer to work for engineer Kazimierz Czarnecki on the 4-foot by 4-foot supersonic pressure tunnel, a 60,000 horsepower wind tunnel capable of blasting models with winds approaching twice the speed of sound. Czarnecki offered Mary hands-on experience conducting experiments in the facility and eventually suggested that she enter a training program that would allow her to earn a promotion from mathematician to engineer. Trainees had to take graduate-level math and physics in after-work courses managed by the University of Virginia. Because the classes were held at then-segregated Hampton High School, however, Mary needed special permission from the city of Hampton to join her white peers in the classroom. Never one to flinch in the face of a challenge, Mary completed the course, earned the promotion, and in 1958 became NASA's first black female engineer. That same year, she co-authored her first report, Effects of Nose Angle on Mach number on transition on cones at supersonic speeds. Mary Jackson began her engineering career in an era in which female engineers of any background were a rarity. In the 1950s, she very well may have been the only black female aeronautical engineer in the field. For nearly 2 decades, she enjoyed a productive engineering career, authoring or co-authoring a dozen or so research reports, most focused on the behavior of the boundary layer of air around airplanes. As the years progressed, the promotion slowed, and she became frustrated at her inability to break into management-level grades. In 1979, seeing that the glass ceiling was the rule rather than the exception for the center's female professionals, she made a final dramatic career change, leaving engineering and taking a demotion to fill the open position of Langley's Federal Women's Program Manager. And there you see a picture. It says staff of the supersonic pressure tunnel posed for a photograph taken in the 1950s. Computers in the front row include Mary Jackson at the far right. Let's see. Let me pick up where I left off, right where it says Langley's Federal Women's Program Manager. There she worked hard to make an impact on the hiring and promotion of the next generation of NASA's female mathematicians, engineers, and scientists. This is Mary Jackson at work at NASA Langley Research Center. Mary Jackson retired from Langley in 1985. Among her many honors were an Apollo Group Achievement Award and being named Langley's Volunteer of the Year in 1976. She served as the chair of one of the center's annual United Way campaigns, was a Girl Scout troop leader for more than 3 decades, and a member of the National Technical Association, from oldest African American technical organization in the United States. She and her husband, Levi, had an open-door policy for young Langley recruits trying to gain their footing in a new town and a new career. In 1976, Langley Researcher Profile might have done the best job capturing Mary Jackson's spirit and character, calling her a gentle lady, wife and mother, humanitarian and scientist. For Mary Jackson, science and service went hand in hand.